What is up, you guys? Welcome to another video. Today it's gonna be a little different video. Today we're gonna be talking about fighting games, actually. Now I know a lot of new people are actually getting into fighting games, especially like towards Guilty Gear. When Guilty Gear came out, this is the most players I have ever seen trying to get into Guilty Gear, man. Like the most. Today I'm just gonna help, I know I'm not the best player in the world. I'm not the best player, but I do understand like some of the basics as far as fighting games go. To where, you know, you can get online and still have like a fighting chance, you know what I mean? Because you get new guys come online and just be like, oh my god, why can't I just like win a match? And and just get completely frustrated and just like, dang, I can't win a match for shit. Like, what's going on? What am I doing wrong? So today we're just going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about just pretty much learning basics of fighting games. Now, to me, if you new just getting into fighting games, there's a few things you're definitely going to have to go through, like a hurdle, in order to actually get at least somewhat good at fighting games, to pretty much understand fighting games. Because most fighting games pretty much have like the basic understanding of how they work, but a lot of people do not know like some of the basics. So that's what I'm pretty much going to go through on this video. So one of the first things I want to go through is alright, so I say the 5 things that most players should go through when trying to learn fighting games. And this is just fighting games in general. Fighting games, these rules are universal through all fighting games, no matter what fighting game you're playing. We're going to be playing Street Fighter and using that as a reference. So, the first, learn the basics of the game. No matter what game you're playing, learn the basics of the game and the basic mechanics of the game. Because, like I said, all fighting games are not the same. Some fighting games, some fighting games mechanics and combo systems work different. So, like, say take Street Fighter for instance. Let's take old Street Fighter for instance. So the thing about Street Fighter is that Street Fighter has actually made itself more accessible to newcomers. Actually, man, they made the game really accessible to newcomers. The movements, you know, it's kind of saying everybody got to add back dash, forward dash, jump, and forward jump, and all that good stuff. But like you see the bars, and I'm not gonna explain all the little aspects of Street Fighter, but I'm just gonna explain like the basics. What that you really have to learn. Basically, movement. Learn the V trigger and the V skill aspects of the game. Learn what this stuff does. Each character have their own different types of V triggers and V skills that they can do. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to, like, because you're definitely gonna have to go and learn. They have trials and stuff that you can try to learn how to do this stuff. Learn that system of each game. Once you learn that aspect of the game, of like how the game plays, you'll always be one step closer into trying to figure out how it plays. Another thing, like learn like crush counters and how counters work. That's very important too. That's one of the very important aspects of most fighting games. You get counter hits on fighting games, you can fuck up a character. You can fuck up another guy really bad if you get counters on a fighting game. So that's definitely another important thing on Street Fighter. You got these things called the crush counters. So let's see, you got counters on, yeah, you got crush counters like pow. That's a crush counter. Crush counter is, and you got to know how counters kind of work. Like on Street Fighter, if a character does like a Shoryu, pow, that's a counter, and you miss it, and the character comes and does like a hit that can go into the counter state, yeah, you can either get crush counter or they can just do a regular counter hit. But other than that, yeah, you just know if you miss a Shoryu, you're gonna get smashed up. You're gonna get smashed up. So definitely try to practice crush counters, or when to do to go into a crush counter state and all that good stuff. That's just for Street Fighter. That's just for Street Fighter in general. Other games have different type of counters, like say Tekken, for instance. You'll know when you hit a character with a counter because it zooms in and the characters just get in a different state where you can do a combo or something like that. Like, it's ridiculous in Tekken. If you get a counter on Tekken, man, you can lead into some really, really big damage, man. Really big damage. But that's one of the main things as far as like the Street Fighter goes. Just know movement, know how the game works and what mechanics play into what, and just how the game plays. How the game plays. Another good way to do that is just fight the computer over and over again and see how the mechanics of the game, how stuff work. Like, dang, why stuff happened to you. Like, you want to know why you got hit with a kick that was a heavy kick and your character flipped around, and then like, why are you stunned, or why this combo worked because and when I tried on him, it doesn't work at the regular rate, and that's because you got like a counter hit on him. Counter hits lead to longer combos or give you more chances to do longer combos. So that kind of stuff. The bars, know what your gauges are. The V trigger gauge, if your critical art supers, and then of course your guard gauge. If you're about to get broken or about to get stunned, pay attention to those gauges, man. Because that stuff is very important in a fighting game. It's just knowing your gauges, knowing the basics of the game, knowing movement, and just know why stuff happened to you. Know why that kind of stuff has happened to you. Alright, so that's just it. That's the first thing you need to know. Basics of the game. Alright. Next one is learn a easy, well-balanced character. Like, if you're new to a fighting game, definitely try to pick a easy, well-balanced character to play. Like, for real deal. Like, say for Street Fighter, definitely Ryu. He's the basic, either Ryu or I wouldn't say Ken, but yeah, Ryu for sure. Ryu for sure. If you want to learn, like, you get used to battle in the game, learn his moves, learn all his specials. He only has a handful of specials. You got Hadouken, Shoryu, and then Tatsumaki, and then the donkey kick. And I think that's pretty much it for Ryu, man. I think that's pretty much all his combos per se. I don't think he has anything else. I was trying to learn. I got distracted. But other than that, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And then know that there's different versions of each of these characters' moves. You got light, you got medium, medium, and then the hard. Oh, and then of course, EX, which is the strongest version of all of the moves. So learn each character's well, not each character's, but just learn the basic character, the easy to learn character first. Learn his moveset, learn how to play him. Do a couple of little moves with him. Do his trials too. Like, if you want to learn that character, and then this is not a character you may not play. You know what I'm saying? You may not even play this character on as your main. But I definitely learn. He's just for you to learn and get a feel of battle in the fighting game. You play Ryu, that's well on your way. Play him online for a couple of matches. You're well on your way to be good to go, man. You go into the game learning a super difficult character like Dhalsim. Like, you go in the game learning Dhalsim, you might get smashed because Dhalsim is a whole different type of ball game character. He's not easy to learn, and his mechanics just work different compared to Ryu, where he's just a basic all around good character. So there's that. Yeah, so basically number 2, definitely pick a character that's easy to play, all rounded, and it's just all around a good character that you can learn his move set and get used to him, and just get a basic move and take him into battle. Take him into battle and learn how to play that, and learn how to play the game through that easy to learn character. Okay. All right. Next is practice execution. So once you have that character or easy to learn character that you want to play, practice execution. That's definitely the next thing. So before so when I say take the character online, before you take them online, get you some decent combos, because that way you can learn how the combo system works. Because remember, like I said, most fighting games have a different combo systems. Like Tekken has a different combo system. Guilty Gear has a different combo system. I might do a video like this for Guilty Gear too, since a lot of people are getting into Guilty Gear now. And Guilty Gear is one of my main games. That and Tekken. Those are my two main games there, man. I love those two games. So, like, for Ryu, I mean, learn stuff that Link and stuff like that, like light hits. Light hits may be a little too complicated. Like they made it a lot easier to link light hits and shit in Street Fighter. They made it like super easy. So even if you still have a hard time though, because I know some people still have a hard time just trying to link that kind of stuff. Like even if you still have a hard time hitting that stuff like that, hitting stuff like that, then yeah, then don't worry. That hit that off because that was a counter hit. But even if you have a hard time hitting stuff like that, don't worry about it. I mean, that stuff you'll pick up on the way. If you, the best thing to do is like practice like medium links. No, that's a good one. All right, so definitely know what you can cancel out into your supers or your specials. My bad, into your specials. Like medium kicks is to special has been a Ryu staple since the beginning of time. This shit, that's been a Ryu staple for a long time, or light into that stuff has been a staple. Learn how to you know, space yourself away from your character and stuff like that. And learn that's all part of execution though. Like, so make sure you know how to link your specials from your normals. And then that's also another person thing. Learn your character normals. Like light, medium, heavy. And then you got, because of most fighting games, you got light, heavy, medium punch, and light, heavy, medium kicks. Light, heavy, yeah, you got those three. You got all, yeah. So, and then, so definitely get used to those. And then also, I mean, now for supers, this is not necessarily to link in the supers. That's not super important, but it is something good to learn. It is something good to learn how to link into supers. All that shit I just mentioned is all part of execution. That's all part of execution. Learning what stuff links into what, learning your normals, learning how to link certain normals and into specials to create a combo, because most of the time you're gonna end combos with a special. So that's just it, man. That's execution is the key. Execution is the key. You can't link. Oh, you can't. I was about to say you can't link it. All right, but yeah, that's one important thing to get into. And then when you get in the corner too, learn some different corner combos. Learn because you can do like, I don't use too much of your bars and stuff like that, but just know what stuff links into what, and like that was using 2 bars. That's like too much. You don't have to use too much. You want to learn how to conserve resources, but that's going into basic advanced shit, like learning how the flow of battle goes. Of course, it's good to learn that stuff early on too, but if you're new, like completely new, getting into a certain fighting game, get your execution down first in certain combos that you want to learn and that you want to do. Now, and because even when you first get online, your main focus is going to be hitting this combo on this character, but you'll quickly grow out of that the more you learn to play. Okay. All right, next. Fight online. Once you learn execution, pick the all-rounder character and all this good stuff. Take that character online, guys. Take them online. Oh, I can't stress this out enough. I cannot. Now, granted, you're gonna lose. let's get that out of the way first. You're definitely gonna lose. Where's Reed? Am I missing him? Oh, there he is. Yeah, you're gonna lose. Once you realize that yeah, that you're gonna lose online, then you're good, because a lot of people are so afraid of like just getting online and then knowing that you're gonna lose, because they got that will to play. And let's face it, mostly guys are playing online, and guys have the pride thing, and they just want to be like, man, I want to win, I must win, I gotta win. But that's all fine and good, but the best way to get good at a fighting game is definitely just trying to, you know, learn how to play online, and learning how to do your executions online. And that's another thing, guys. Playing online and playing like in person, I would say practice online first, because that's mostly what you're going to be playing. Either way is online. If you're a casual normal player just now getting into fighting games, you're not going to no damn tournaments or anything like that. Now I mean, you have to train up to go to tournaments. But if you're just a normal guy getting into fighting games and just want to beat up some people online, yeah, man, go online and grind and get good at the game. And see, like, see, be playing online, playing against Dan. I had to focus. I'm probably gonna lose, but it's all good because I really don't play Ryu. But Ryu is the basic character, man. both did wake up. And then, like, I mean, that's all just a part of getting online, though. Taking that character online, getting used to like footsie game, and mainly just getting online to just learn how to play, though. That's the main thing. Ow. And then, like, that cross-ups is still a little bit. You'll learn cross-ups the more you play a fighting game, but like, that's how I mean by, like, of course Dan is like, a lot of people are playing Dan now to try to, you know, have fun with the game. But yeah, that's it. I mean, you're gonna lose. Like I said, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, especially if you're playing with a character that you normally don't play with. But that is the main thing of fighting games: losing. You're gonna lose. You're going to lose. Learn how to play the game. Continue to play online, and then you know, just grow. Where is this? Return to me. All right, so That's it. That's the other part. Oh, I wanted to go back to training, but all right. So yeah, definitely take characters online. Play. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. That's point blank. And play, and then try to and then play with that character a considerable amount of time until you start winning. Start playing, like, play with Ryu, Ken, any of the basic characters there that seem like they're fun to play. Play them online until you start losing. I mean, until you start winning like a few. And then once you get comfortable enough for that character, then you can go to my next step, which is actually play the character that you want to play. Most definitely. Play the character that you want to play. So, like, my main is where are you? Battle settings, favorite character. I actually have I have only two mains in this game.
Allow me a moment.
And that's Zeku and that's Zeku and Chun-Li. So once you lost online a couple of matches, you and then you got you learn how to play the main, like, all-rounder character, the easy to learn character. Once you won a couple of matches and lost a couple of matches, you want to get to a point to where you start winning more than losing with the all-rounder character, and then pick a character and then go to the character that you actually want to play. At least I would suggest that. Now, if you want to go into the game, there's nothing wrong with going into the game and playing with a character that you want to play from the get-go. There is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I'm not gonna say it, like, going with a hard character. Like, say you want to play a hard character, and then you go online. You go online and you get beasted, and you be like, "What the hell?" And most likely it'll be because you've never played that character, and then 9 times out of 10 that character is probably a hard character, because people mostly tend to go to, like, a lot of people. Ryu, I ain't gonna lie though, Ryu is definitely, like, the most played character on Street Fighter, but that's mainly because, I mean, it's Ryu and he's easy to learn. So I don't think really a lot of people have problems with that. But most people want to play, like, different characters in the game. So there's so many different characters in fighting games that's unique and fun to play. Why wouldn't you want to try other characters? You know what I mean? So like, I'm gonna demonstrate. I don't know if I'm gonna lose or win, but this is be me playing. That's not even giving me the match. Me playing with, like, my main. And my main is Zeku. So. Say you take your other character online. Ugh. Fire. I'm stuck in the corner. This shit, let me get away. And see, once you get to the point where you're, like, comfortable online, and then, like, this is when. Oh, good shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, this character I'm used to. I am used to Zeku, so this was actually a good demonstration. I'm used to Zeku. Sorry, dude, I ain't gonna do a rematch though. Yeah, we gonna do a rematch. That was only for demonstration. I'm sorry, bro. But begin training. Oh, that's cool. You can actually go. That's new. That's new. So that's just a simple demonstration, guys. Like, I've been playing with Zeku for a hot minute, so I know that character. Like, the same thing with Chun-Li, playing with those characters for a hot minute. And but when I first started playing Street Fighter, now and then, that's also another different thing too. You got to understand that most fighting gamers, they know fighting games, so 9 times out of 10 when they get into a game, they're already going to know what the hell to do. Most fighting, like, say if they're a veteran Street Fighter playing, like I played Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and some players just know basics of fighting games, so it won't be hard for them to get into a new game that come out, so they'll just go right into learning the new character. But this video is mainly for people who are completely new with fighting games, like completely new, which most people aren't, but there's still a lot of players that play like casual players who get into fighting games and still don't know what the hell they're doing. They get into a new game and be like, oh my goodness, why am I still losing? Oh my god, like what the fuck? I've heard a lot of people like complain or like say like, man, what the heck? I've been training for this long or whatever, and I can't get a win in, or they complain about the other players. It's like, oh, they doing all this shit to win, they doing scrub shit. That's some bull. That's BS. It's like, just learn the game. Just learn the game and get good and keep playing online. Me, I'm a casual player to the core. I'm not a tournament player, although I do go to my tournaments and play. But I am not a tournament player, man. I'll tell you that firsthand. But I've been playing fighting games a long time, and I kind of know, like, pretty much the basis to get good enough to where you'll know, be good enough to actually win. And don't pay attention to my rank on here. My rank is actually higher than that. It's just not that high on PC because I haven't played that much on PC. It's actually, I play mostly on PS5. But yeah, guys, any guys that are new players, I know Guilty Gear Strive is getting ready to come out. Man, I say if you definitely plan on playing Guilty Gear, because it's gonna be a lot of new players getting the Guilty Gear, which Guilty Gear is a whole nother ball game. That's as far as like trying to learn the game. The thing about these rules really apply to any fighting game. You apply this to like any fighting game, it will surely help you out a bit. Like, it will help you out. I'm not gonna even lie to you, because like, say when Guilty Gear comes out, a good character for you to start off with it would be Kai Kisuke. That's my main, but Kai Kisuke is a all-rounded character. Like, he's good, especially in Strive. He's all-rounded. Like, that fucker, I mean, you'll learn Guilty Gear playing Kai Kisuke. Guaranteed. So anybody that's trying to get new in the Guilty Gear, play Kai Kisuke. Play Kai Kisuke first, and then once you get done playing, if you get tired of playing Kai Kisuke, pick you another character. Like, I ain't even lie to you, when I played the beta, Kai Kisuke is my main, but he was just not as fun to me to play. After right now, he's still fun. Like, Guilty Gear Strive is still fun. It's just for me. He just wasn't as fun for me, like as much as Nago was. If you go back and look at my video of me playing Guilty Gear Strive beta. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Get out there, man. If y'all getting in, because fighting games are blowing up right now, guys. They're blowing up. Like, you got so much stuff coming out for all these fighting games. Street Fighter, Guilty Gear Strive getting ready to come out. Tekken just announced a new character. Shoot, you got King of Fighters getting ready to come out. Now, King of Fighters is a whole different type of ball game, a fighting game. And the characters keep coming out for all this stuff, man. And then they thinking about adding rollback netcode to a lot of these older fighting games and stuff too, man. A lot of people are going to be playing fighting games online, man, because I mean the tournament scene is not really happening right now because of COVID. And the tournament scene was fun for a lot of people to play locally. And with COVID happening, most people are playing online anyway. So that's just the thing, man. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely take these rules to key, and then try to, so it can help you guys you know, get better at fighting games and have fun with them. That's the main thing. Have fun with fighting games. But this is it for me, you guys. I'm going to go online and play some fighting games. I hope everybody have a good night, and this is me. Peace out. Bye.